Hi everybody, Randy and Rhonda here.
Today we're going to talk about time management. Time management is definitely necessary for you to succeed in graduate school. It's also necessary for you to succeed in functioning as a team in your marriage. We're going to talk about one level of time management in particular. There are actually three that you need to pay attention to. And one is the big picture, the year, the summer, the semester. The second would be each week, making sure you're organized and coordinating your schedules with your kids' schedules and work schedule, school schedule. What we'd like to talk about today is the daily connection. And we've formed some good habits over the years of really staying connected with each other by spending some uninterrupted time just to communicate and catch up every day.
I think that came along primarily because it's never been easy for us to have time together. We're both freelancers and we've had different scheduling conflicts from before we were married. So we've always had to take time where we figured out when we were going to talk, and that followed us into our marriage.
Yeah, that's right. When you were in graduate school, you were in Eastern Europe for a month, but we stayed connected every day. When I was in graduate school, there were definitely periods each week where I didn't see you for a couple of days. I'd be at home after you guys went to sleep and gone again before you woke up. And so having this time built in, whether it's face-to-face or on the phone, is super, super important. Do you remember when we were first married and I was playing gigs and also working on the movie set of Godfather 3 doing craft service, right? Lots of night shoots. It had been a couple of weeks where we hadn't seen much of each other.
And I decided I needed to see him. So I surprised him one night. I took a nap about 9 p.m., got up at about 10 and started cooking and made this big meal for him. And I had a surprise meal at about 2. We got off early that night, and
2
about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
we had dinner together. And it was a nice surprise.
Chicken parm. It was awesome. I still remember that meal. And you had music, right? Do you remember?
I doubt we had music.
No?
It was 2 in the morning.
I remember there was some Barry White playing, but that's just the way I remember it. Anyway, it's important to stay connected. So that would be our encouragement to you. Get into the habit of carving out some time when you're not going to be interrupted. The phones are put away. The kids are doing something else. And where you can just talk. For us, we talk, we pray, we catch up. We listen very carefully. We want to understand the pressure that the other is under. And it really goes a long way to keep us connected and functioning well as a team.
Go spend some time together.